Government is discussing the way forward for financial services in light of challenges facing the sector. The UK's plan to impose its own version of the US Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, FATCA, on its overseas territories is likely to impact the Virgin Islands. The US version of FATCA is expected to come into force in 2013 and requires foreign banks to report American account holders to the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. The UK equivalent of FATCA will require British tax havens to make similar disclosures about UK account holders to UK tax authorities. In his presentation to round up the budget debate during the fifth sitting of the House of Assembly, Premier Dr. Orlando Smith revealed that discussions are ongoing to determine the likely impact of the US FATCA and its UK equivalent on the financial sector of the BVI.
And we have more discussion to be had, and discussion also with the American Treasury, the US Treasury, before we determine a way forward, Madam Speaker. There are several options which we are looking at, but over the next maybe 1 or 2 months, we will continue discussions until we decide, first of all, what the impact of the new regulation will have on industry, and hence what the impact will have on the BVI before we make a decision. My colleague also pointed out to the fact, Madam Speaker, that there is also being considered a FATCA from the United Kingdom. Again, Madam Speaker, we are aware of this, and again, we are also having discussions with the industry on the impact on the industry, and also we're having discussions and we'll do investigation to see what impact would be on the British Virgin Islands before we can make a decision on way forward on those matters.
Smith says despite the constant challenges facing financial services, the sector is important to the local economy and steps are being taken to remain competitive.
Financial services is a very important part of the economy. We will have to continue to work with it and do what we can to make it even better for us. This is one reason, Madam Speaker, why we have decided to have an office in Hong Kong. Because we realize, Madam Speaker, from the activities of people in industry, that is where a lot of our activity is, Hong Kong and China, and it's important, just as important to other countries like Cayman, Djibouti, etc., it is important for the BVI to have a presence there so they can promote the BVI and hence continue to be as competitive as we have been so far, Madam Speaker. And this is what we intend to do very early or shortly into the new year.
The Finance Minister says in light of the challenges facing the entire financial services sector, in the new year, government will also further re-examine the sector to determine how to remain competitive in the new global environment.